Alright, so welcome back everybody. So for this video, I'm going to be unboxing Forced Shuffle, the Exploration expansion. Now this is not really necessarily much of an expansion. It's mostly a promo box, I believe. As in they put on all the promos that they've made thus far for the game into one box for us. For those of us who can't go to the conventions to get the promos ourselves, right? I think that's what this is mostly for. But there's, I think, some extra stuff in here too. So let's take a look and see what's inside. So here's our rule book. And we skip the rule books like usual. Okay, and here's our cards. So not very many cards. It's a, after all, small little expansion, or promo box, if you will. So let's open this up and see what the cards are. Okay. Well, let's see here. I already noticed some differences on some of these. I don't know what these are. And then there's question marks on some of these. And then the ones we're more familiar with. Okay, so for the back sides anyway, of the cards. So we have the More Birch, which is just basically a different version of the Birch. But it's the same thing, right? It looks like there's just one of those. Then we have the Fire Salamander, which so now basically have 4 of them now instead of 3. So this will make it a little easier for scoring this, but you can still only get 25 points. But this is the new thing. This is the promo version mostly, the Wind Chat bird here, which isn't in the official game, right? But it's something, maybe if you get it, it's unique to your forest and nobody else is going to get this, you know, type of thing, right? And we've got a Palm Tree that works with the bird strategy. Then, of course, this is my personal favorite here, the Red Pandas, with an interesting ability. And the Gnat, which isn't as nice as the Red Pandas, that's for sure. And then this is the Robin. We have a Water Vole, which is not new, but this is definitely the promo part, right? And then we've got a White Stork on the right. And the Bison isn't new, but the White Stork is, obviously. And then we've got the Cardinal, new. And we have a different version of the Firefly to make it easier for scoring Fireflies. And then we have the Genet, which is a cat-like mammal. It's not a cat, but it's cat-like. Same thing with the Civets and Binturons. And then we've got the European Badger, which is not new. And then we've got the Cuckoo, which we actually had in the Dartmoor version of Forest Shuffle, but we've got one for Forest Shuffle now as well. And this is obviously not new, the mushroom. And then we've got the Elk and the Troll. The Elk is obviously new, and I like the Elk, but I don't like the Troll. I don't want fantasy animals or fantasy things in my game. I want my Forest Shuffle to stay, well, realistic. And this is actually an attack card. The Troll is an attack card for Forest Shuffle. I do not like that idea. I don't think it needs an attack card. So we're not keeping that one. At least not the Troll side. I don't feel like using that one. I'm gonna blacklist the Troll side. Then we've got a Wild Tulip. So just another cool little flower to add to the game. Another plant. Easy scoring. Definitely new. The Mistletoe is also new as well. And it's also just a plant. So then we got a Turkey Oak, which is a tree that helps with the host strategy, which doesn't really need more points, but that's what it's for. Then we've got a Christmas tree, which is, not really, Christmas necessarily. It doesn't have those lights on it like you would in a house. It's more like a I mean, the official term would be like an evergreen tree. So that's what that should be, not a Christmas tree. But hey, whatever. And then we've got a sable, and I don't know much about those guys. So that's a first for me. And then we have an Arctic fox, which is cool, which is basically just a regular, just like the red fox. It's exactly like it, except it's just different name and different picture for us is all right. But this is definitely the promo side. Definitely the new one on the right. Definitely completely new for strategy purposes. And then we've got this plant down here, this marsh cinquefoil, whatever it is, with an interesting scoring method, and another butterfly to help with the butterfly strategy. Of course, this is only one of these. There's only going to be one brimstone butterfly, so only one person potentially has the potential possibility of getting the 80 points if they manage to get the other 7 as well, if they're playing with all the expansions, right? That's the idea. So those are the promo cards. And then we've got the caves, Collector's Cave, the Bat Cave, my favorite, the Supply Cave, that's a cool one, the Lonely Cave, the Smuggler's Cave, and then these, I believe, I think, are they, I think these are for the solo variant, so you can play this game solo, right? I'll have to look at the rules, but I think these are for the solo variant. So that's what they look like. And then I think this is also potentially for the solo variant, maybe. Or maybe it's something else. Maybe it's extra goals or something. I'll have to look that up. But we've got Bat Forest. We've got Ornithologist, Reforestation, Butterfly Collector, Amphibians, Paw Animals, Bargain Hunter, Insects, Hunter and Prey, Foxes and Hares. Stampede, Mixed Forest, and then I don't know what these are for, but they're the same on each side. So, and that's everything that comes in the Exploration expansion for Forest Shuffle. Thank you guys for watching this unboxing video. See you guys again next time.